What is up everyone, Northside here, and we had another test because we had a mod 24, and with mod 24 we got new weapons, Stoneforge Great Axe and Axe Knot. It is item level 2000, it has extra 200 damage, additional as you can see on the spreadsheet on the left side, and 3 bonuses. In the Underdark our damage is increased by 2%, so in the new dungeon and also in the Underdark, and we have 2 bonuses. Gain 7.5% outgoing damage for my role is DPS. If I shift, it dodge, block, sprint or shadow sleep, it depends on the class. That lasts for 15 seconds. When activated it has a delay, I will show you, it's very tricky, and it can only occur every 30 seconds. When dealing combat advantage damage, you have a 10% chance to gain 5% outgoing damage, incoming damage resistance, outgoing healing, depending on the role, for 15 seconds, and also cooldown is 30 seconds, so that's totally like random. I really dislike the bonuses. Now I'm going to show you how this particular weapon works. I had to strip everything from myself, so meaning companion powers, also I can't have any weapon enchantment, etc. So here it is. The regular hit is like this. Here we go, we have combat advantage, and every time we hit we have a chance to proc that bonus. So main hit is around 42,000. I will show you. I'm just gonna need to hit it. 43,273. There, you saw it. This is deflected, and 43,273 without any bonus. Now if we start hitting, eventually the bonus from combat advantage will proc. Now when that procs, we want to shift, and you can see the boot only now showed. Here they are. We got 2 bonuses and they're ticking now. And now the hits a little bit higher, around 50,000. Now it's really rare that we will have both bonuses at the same time, but here we go. I'm going to try to do it regardless. Then we wait for around 20 seconds and then shift again. However, this will not work in the PvE environment. We have to actually avoid iframe, get out of the telegraphs from the boss, various other things. So I gotta sprint again. Here we go, and the shoe should show up, and I got proc from both bonuses. So now the hits, let me see, is around 50,000 or something like that. I will show you on the parse, meaning when everything is gone, basically you just keep hitting, but eventually the boss will drop something on the ground, or the ads will come and you will have to change position, so you gotta sprint it out, and the bonus will activate. So bonus is now active, those 7.5%, and we got, again, if you're lucky, both bonuses active. I do not like that bonus. I don't think these weapons are best in slot, and maybe for the new dungeon, but that remains to be seen and tested and parsed. Now, second set is obviously the Mirage Sword, Great Sword. I didn't parse it, but it's good personal burst. Lionheart, on the other hand, is very good. These are old weapons that have very nice modification here. 10% enhanced damage for the breast strike, constant, unconditional, and we have also 7.5% when our stamina is full. So when I go to the dummy and I didn't actually sprint it out, in a perfect environment, this is the hit, 47,202. So here you can take a look. It always has to be the same number. Then you know you have the right actual conditions met for the proper test or control test. 47,202. There we go. If we sprint and we have to go back, our stamina is depleted, and now our damage is lower, 45,000. And as the stamina is replenishing, our bonus is back. But we will have to, that's really not how the PvE dungeons work or anything like that. So the damage will vary from 6, 7 up to 12, maybe 11, 12% damage. It really depends. Depends how much we sprint. If we get overheal and we can maintain that stamina, then it's fine. So the hit will be, like I said, 47,203, I think. 202. Those are the Lionheart Great Sword and Sword Knot. Excellent weapons. I really, really like them. Now, we have these Mirage Swords, which are alternative, but the difference between the new and old Lionheart weapons in the item level is 800. So our base damage is basically higher, which means our damage overall is higher. However, I will show you on the parse that when we equip everything, also in a few minutes, I will show you I have over 10,000 base damage with the new weapons. What are the best in slot weapons for this mod, for the party composition, for the new dungeon or the trial? Of course, the Masterwork weapons. It is very, very simple. It should not be doubted. It doesn't have to be these paywood ones. They are expensive. You can just use any Masterwork weapons like this Mastered Bronzewood Hui is a Hui, and it will combine Stronghold Unity. If 5 of us have Professions or Masterwork weapons, we will have 10% increased damage plus 10% from the Breath Strike, from in my case, which is 20% damage, and also we will have 10% plus 10% outgoing damage plus 10% outgoing healing and minus negative 2% incoming damage. Very nice. And these are the weapons you want for the party. Now, I'm going to actually equip my gear, and I will show you the parses, how they did. So I'm just going to put everything on myself, and I'm going to put actually the new weapons, and I will show you how much ridiculous high item level I have, but it's not everything in the item level. Trust me on this. These weapons are practically conditional, and I don't like that. I really don't. I dislike that. So here we go. I'm going to really quick put my gear on. Everything I took off, pants. I also take off my Vile Thorn or Poison Thorn, and we're going to resummon the companion. Equip power. There we go. All caps are meat, and we have Icosahedron Ironstone here with a new legendary gear and 84,129 item level and 10,295 base damage. So that's really a lot. The weapons are not bad, but they need to be timed. However, in the dungeon is hectic. It's just hectic, and you won't be able to activate everything. For example, like these bonuses that I just activated, that I showed you at the beginning. I will show you again, because we always have chance to actually, when dealing combat advantage damage, to gain 5% outgoing damage, and also gain 7.5% damage when we dodge or shadow slip. So I used the actual stopwatch for the parse. So we're gonna start hitting, we're gonna sprint it out, and there's a delay. So here is the foot, here is the feet. So it is now active, and we can start hitting, but it is laggy a little bit, and I apologize for that. So as long as you see this foot here, the bonus is active, and now is on a cooldown of 20 seconds. So I'm going to keep hitting. There we go. Keep hitting, keep hitting. Now the combat advantage one cannot be controlled. Here it is. He just proc. If you're lucky, they're going to be close, and in I think 2 seconds now I can just do this, and my bonus is now active, and I can use everything I got. There we go, and that's it. So it takes some tactics and practice, but I don't like these bonuses that are conditional, especially this one with the sprint, because it has a delay of 1 to 3 seconds to be activated. So you can't just go and stick into the boss. That's not going to work. It worked now, but you can fall off. You can die. So now it's active. So those are the new weapons. The best in slot weapons remain Masterwork weapons, as I said, and that's it, because they provide the most damage, and that's a fact. That's all there is to it. The party for the trial and the dungeon should wear Masterwork weapons for additional 20% more damage for additional plus 2% outgoing healing and additional negative -2 or -10 incoming damage. Now we're going to check out the parses and we're going to wrap up the video. And conclusion, best in slot for me for party is actually Masterwork, period. That's it. Also, I forgot to tell you, I'm going to show you right now when I actually equip everything. Sorry about that. I am 84,000 item level with 10,295 base damage, which is totally nuts. So let's check out the act logs and let's wrap up this video and call it a night. So here is a short parse, just 5 minutes and 26 seconds. You can see that my brass strike with the Lionheart in perfect conditions did maximum hit of 48,551, minimum hit 20,406 hits or swings, and 44,000 almost 900 encounter DPS. Now if we compare that, the timer was 5 minutes 26 seconds. I was aiming for 6 minutes, but it doesn't really matter. Let me show you how it looks like with the new weapons. I tried to activate the actual bonuses, and let me show you what came out of it. So here are the new weapons. We had brass strike dealing 50,486. We got minimum hit 18,000, median 34,600, and 381 hits or swings because I had to sprint, because I had to move, and just simply put, I dealt less at-will damage. So that's pretty much it. And encounter DPS was 38,000, almost 39,000. The weapons are quite strong, especially when you're totally geared up. However, the bonuses are randomly activated, especially the combat advantage one goes on the cooldown, and also we got the bonus when we sprint, dodge, shadow slip, etc. With the delay, I hope they will shorten that. It has to be activated instantly when I move, just a little bit, so I can continue the combat, whatever combat I am in. So, verdict for the party composition and the trials, absolutely Masterwork weapons. Stronghold Unity is simply the best. The second best for me is maybe for the new dungeon, the new weapons, the new legendary weapons, and that's it. Lionhearts are always there, and Mirage for personal burst. In all honesty, when you are maxed out, it doesn't actually matter so much. So these are my control tests, and I will run Temple of the Spider. Already did. You watched the video, and I will test the new weapons in the new dungeon and see how they work. It will be, I won't measure it like I did now. I was using the actual stopwatch and whatnot, and that's it. So thank you for watching. This was Northside, and shout out to my channel members. Have a nice evening, and Northside out.